We're mobile. Take Fox Sports 1350 with you using iHeartRadio.
KTDD Riverside, San Bernardino. Fox Sports Radio, 1350 AM.
Los Angeles Lakers.
This is Xavier Henry from the LA Lakers. And you're listening to IE Sports Net.
Yes, we are live in the great city of Riverside at the iHeartRadio station. It's IE Sportsnet, connected by Boost Mobile on Fox Sports 1350. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here on the number one, IE Sportsnet, the number one morning talk show in the land. I sound like LeBron saying the land, huh?
Yeah. and you can keep that, too.
Right.
Speaking of LeBron.
Do we have to start this early? I mean, it's only 8 o'clock in the morning.
We're going to have to go ahead and start. Well, you know, two things about LeBron. LeBron recently was said he made comments about his hair was not balding yet.
Yeah. He should do stand-up.
Yeah, exactly.
He should do stand-up.
Because I was like, LeBron, let me tell you something. We know, now we have friends. You know, we've all been to barbershops. We've all seen some things. And again, big up to King James. He's doing his thing. But you've been to barbershop. Have you ever even seen him at the top of anybody's head like that before?
No, it looks like a landing strip. Yeah, is what it looks like. You know,
the wild thing about it is what I like is he's not giving it up.
And
like,
you know,
look,
I had my come to Jesus moment, man. I'll be 42 this year.
Right? Okay. Big up.
And you know, when you with Brandy and I, my wife, we always get the expenses out and we do the haircuts. And she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna get the haircut money out." I said, "You know what? Just get the haircut money for the boys." I said, you know, I had my come to Jesus moment. So I said, I'm just going to start shaving my hair.
You just going to start knocking it down with the one?
Yeah, because, you know, my barber, I was upset. I told him I don't have the hairline I used to. Can I get a discount?
Right.
And he refused to discount.
He refused to discount it.
So I had my come to Jesus moment.
You know what's funny? Because I went to the barber.
It's not funny.
It's not funny. It is a little funny. Because I tried to hit myself with the one the other day. And I know I missed some spots. You know you miss some spots where people are looking at you like you could kind of tell people looking in the back of your head a little bit. I'm like, hey man, I couldn't. My checking account wasn't set up right.
Right. The way your checking and savings is set up.
The way my savings, wasn't set up right. So I missed a couple spots this week, but I'll be going to cold cuts this morning, get myself right. Wow, Coach B, what a great week in sports. I don't know where to start. But we're gonna get into some big stories that are happening right now in the IE. Etowanda Eagles, friend of the show. What's that coach's name again, Coach?
Furnell.
Our guy.
You call him Coach Furnell. I call him my daughter's PE teacher.
Right.
You know.
Right. We got history. We know the guy, and what a great guy. Etowanda alum.
No.
You're right about that. I take that back.
He unfortunately went to that other school in the city that are Cougars.
The Rancho Cucamonga Cougar.
Yes.
But he's the local guy.
And that's why I remember we were joking with him because Etowanda is really becoming a dominant power. And we were saying, you're probably not welcome on campus anymore. He said, no, I still got records.
He said, no, okay, what I got to do at this point.
Yeah.
At this point. But we're going to be talking about the Etowanda
What
Eagles.
A miss Rancho.
Oh, wow.
Must be thinking about.
Yes, they are. They're probably sick.
Exactly. He's an alumni.
Yeah, and you can't grab him. That hurts. We'll discuss that. We'll discuss the huge. And when I say this may be one of the bigger runs in terms of baseball and softball collectively, those Norco girls, the Cougars, have another game. Is it tonight, Coach B?
Who's that?
The softball.
I'll have to pull it up. I don't know the exact. I know they said they have one more game.
They have one more game to have an undefeated season.
Right.
I don't know how you could say that again, but undefeated season.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Which is going to be spectacular. I know I haven't seen anything like that before. So big up to the Norco girls. I mean, I was so inspired. I was watching softball last night on one of the other networks. But again, we're also going to be talking about Corona made it to the state game as well. We'll talk about that game, and they're also going to discuss a little bit about CIF State track.
Right.
We got some boys out there and some young ladies that are doing their thing, and we're going to discuss that in detail.
Yeah, my son was saying at Etowanda, I have to get the girl's name. I'll text him. There was a girl at Etowanda that won state, and I think in the 800, he said it was, and he said that she's going to UCLA on a full ride.
Wow. And then we also got our boy Malik Flowers. He's out there running as well. You know that? You know about that, right?
I did not.
Yes, he's running the hurdles.
I did not.
And if I'm not mistaken, he may have made it because yesterday was the qualifier.
Okay.
For the state. We know our boy. We had our guy, young Isaiah Cunningham. He's out there doing his thing. But yeah, so
Isaiah, not Opie.
You dated yourself a little bit,
right?
But it's all good. I know where you at. But we got to talk about this NBA playoffs.
Nah, we don't need to.
Oh yeah,
we don't need to.
Because I want you to explain to me.
We don't have enough time. I mean,
exactly. There you go.
We've got
right there.
We're talking Corona baseball. We're talking Etowanda baseball. We're talking Norco softball. We're talking track. We don't have time.
I didn't even talk to Coach B about my intentions of coming in here and shaking his head.
I feel like I'm ambushed.
Yeah. Oh, you should.
I feel like I've been ambushed.
I am a Leo, and by trade, that's what we do.
I will tell you this: Game 1 last year, LeBron lost by 22.
Yes. Okay.
But the counter is, and I get it, they had no KD.
Let me tell you something. When I tell you, you've been really
Do
really
we need
difficult.
a commercial?
No.
Is it time for commercial, G Holler?
No. He's going to take this, G Holler. He's going to take this. He's so critical on Steph Curry. And when I tell you he was putting people in the mixing bowl, and when it came out of there, it was a pancake. It was something to revel at.
You know, it's funny because I thought it was all Kevin Durant.
Did you?
So Steph Curry was out there?
Did you?
Okay.
You might want to look at them stats, them
Steph Curry
statistics one more time.
Okay. So who was doing all the assists? Who was getting all the open dunks and just embarrassing everybody? I thought it was KD.
The best play for me was when your boy JR, when KD was coming down with the dunk,
he ran to the shooters.
They've been using that as a gift file right now. And it's the funniest thing ever. Like when you look at it, it's like point of view from Kevin Durant, and it's this J.R. Smith just going across the screen.
Yeah.
Like he wanted no parts of that.
Well, no, what it is if you look at the game and you break it down,
no doubt,
they're all running to the shooters.
Right.
So they're attached to the hip of the shooters, and I get it.
And why? To my point. My point. Why are you doing that?
Well, they are deadly shooters.
Well, let's talk about there. Okay? Let's talk about there.
It's time for our commercial break.
No.
8:07.
Let's talk about the there because Klay Thompson had a great game defensively.
Yes.
Not a good game offensively.
Exactly. So neither did Draymond.
My point. Okay. So who were they worried about then? They were worried about the 5'9", the 5'9" assassin
Durant.
with the all whitey shoes.
Kevin Durant is who they were worried about.
Mix and match, looking like Malcolm Little out there.
I still think that Kevin Durant is who they were worried about. Kevin, and I'll say this right now. I think this may go 4. Having Kevin Durant on that team.
That's a difficult mission you're doing right now. Because how do you say LeBron's the best?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Jordan never faced a team like this.
I agree.
Magic never faced a team like this.
Yes, he did.
Who?
When it was with Mike and them. When that year.
Magic was 102 years old by then.
But you said they haven't faced a team like that.
And I'll tell you right now, that team last night, the way they played, would beat those Bulls.
I think so.
They would beat those. Here's the reason why.
Well, it depends what kind of whistle they had because that's how Mike was winning.
Yeah, it depends on the rules. I agree. But here's the reason why. Chicago's going down for 2 points. Golden State's going down for 3.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. LeBron, what I was really most shocked about, and I don't know why I was, but I was most taken aback by how fatigued LeBron was in the second half.
Well, here's when you look at it, and it's an interesting thing. I mean, we can hit a commercial and come back on this, but the reason that is he cannot guard Kevin Durant. No. You got to put Shumpert or somebody on him. You cannot put him on Kevin Durant.
Well, see, they had Kevin Love on him. They had Kevin Love.
That's a problem.
And that was so I want to be clear about this. LeBron really wasn't guarding him.
He was on him enough.
Well, that was in the second half. But I'm gonna tell you what was happening. Where the points came from, almost about 20 points came from Kevin Love. I mean, he put. Well, it was. When you like in the playground when you say mismatch, right? Like that's what you do in playground basketball. When you see somebody, you go, "Oh, but just give me the ball."
No, you know what? We got to look up the stats. They lost the game in second point opportunities.
I agree.
Because they lost the game on the offensive board.
I agree.
That's where the game was lost. Because there was one play where they held them, and they missed a shot. Golden State gets a rebound, and Steph Curry stands there, measures the shot.
Right.
And no one is within 5 feet of him.
Well, they're so concerned.
If you remember that when he was on baseline.
Oh, I remember that.
That right there. When I saw that, I said, this game is over.
And I also remember that pass he threw right from the out-of-bounds pass he threw right by
and
LeBron.
He was throwing that to Clay.
Yeah, no, well.
But Clay was supposed to do a backdoor.
He was supposed to go a backdoor.
He was supposed to backdoor, and it bounced to Clay.
Yeah. So,
but and another thing. Oh, not to cut you off.
Please.
Another reason is the thing about it is it's the 50-50 ball that usually gets you the game.
Right.
But it was one play that I thought was telling. It was a guy that came off the bench, number 21.
Okay.
And I would have to pull up his number. And LeBron for Golden State.
Okay.
And that's when LeBron had got a steal. He's on a break, and the guy ran LeBron down from the backside.
Yeah.
And that's when they ended up getting it to Clay. I'm sorry, to Steph.
That was a big
and then
play.
That's when I think Durant hit that three and stared down Rihanna.
Yeah.
Those are two plays. I said, dude, they came out to make a statement.
There's no doubt about that. And what I say is, when people say, oh, well, LeBron's going to come back, I go, well, this is where you say, hey, you got to have three guys on your team that can do something offensively. And right now, Kevin Love is out of there. He's so discombobulated on the defensive end that he can't get right on the offensive end right now.
But here's let me ask you this. Who has shut down Kevin Durant in the 10 years he's been in the league?
I don't know who. That's why I said Doodoo is one of those guys. I'm sorry. We affectionately call Kevin Durant doo-doo.
Right. Because the thing about it, like I said, we talked about this the other day. When I saw Kevin Durant, I think he was 1 or 2 years in the league.
Right.
And he was in a three-point contest. And I said then, if he masters that three-point shot, you can't stop. Dirk Nowitzki is great.
Yeah, but he don't have a handle.
And that's the thing. Kevin Durant, because the thing about Kevin Durant, he was one of those guys that exploded in height.
Right.
So he was a guard.
He was a guard. And that's what I'm saying. He has a wicked handle.
Same thing with the guy at New Orleans, the unibrow.
Exactly. Yeah.
So once he masters that, he's gonna be legit.
Yeah, I agree, man. So I know we gotta take a break. We're gonna come back.
Let's take a break, man.
Well, hold on a second. I need to get you on the record right now.
Let's take a break.
Who's gonna win Game 2 tomorrow? You've already said they could lose in 4. You've already said that.
I'll say this. I will say this. I think Game 2 is a must-win for Cleveland.
Ooh, that's a tough admission.
Game 2 is a must-win for Cleveland. Now,
in Oakland, you know that.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Where Hammer's out there don't hurt him, Hammer. At Hammer time, I think he put on the parachute joints.
If Cleveland doesn't get this game, I would say I think it'll probably go 5.
Or competitive. They need to be at least competitive, I'd say.
I think it'll go 5.
Interesting. So you say they need this game tonight?
They need this game tonight. Because here's the thing.
Pardon me.
Here's the thing. If you're Golden State and you lose, you win that game, you're going back to Cleveland. You only want 1. Right. You would prefer to only get 1 in Cleveland because you want to win it.
You want to win in
Oakland.
Town. Yeah.
You want to win it at home.
But to be told, let me tell you something. They want to sweep them boys.
Yes, they do. And you can see they had because of what happened last year and being told 3-1 all year.
Oh, man,
they came out to make a point.
They have no problem putting the broom to them boys. I want to be clear about that. You can tell they're not tripping.
And the funny thing is people keep talking about Cleveland was holding back, but when you look at Golden State, they were holding back all season.
You got to think. Hold on a second. Think about it right now. Clay is not going to have an off game like that again. I don't think
Clay is going to stay around. I do not.
We're going to break.
I do not. I do not think that. Because think about this. Think about this. No, think about it.
Where you at right now?
How old is Clay?
I don't know.
Clay's about 25, 26, 27.
I say, yeah.
All your life. Let me ask you this. All your life, you're a shooter. You've been one of the most prolific shooters to play, in high school. In college, in the NBA, and even when your first few years at Golden State, you were the shooter, you were the assassin, you were the guy. All of a sudden, you bring Kevin Durant in, which is great, and now they say, you know what, Clay, we don't need you to shoot anymore. We just want you to play defense.
No, man, let me tell you something. He had looks. This real quick. I know we got to go to break. He had looks. He missed it. He was missing his shot.
But here's the thing.
He's still getting looks.
You played basketball before.
Yes.
When you're on a team with a shooter, what does the coach tell him?
Keep shooting.
But if you're not getting the rock.
But what I'm saying is, but here's the situation, though. That is the real, and it's the same thing for Durant. If he was missing, he wouldn't have kept shooting.
Durant is holding the ball.
But
Durant is coming up with the ball.
Those are on certain occasions.
But he holds the ball. He comes up with the ball, though.
I disagree with you.
He's leading the break. The 2 dunks that he had was him leading the break. You don't see Clay with the rock coming up with the break.
You do. I disagree with you.
You really don't.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, though, here's my situation, though. You want to win games.
No, the thing is,
he's getting a check.
NBA players want checks. They want money.
I get that. We all want money.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
How many championships? Like NFL? How many of these players you see that won 4 or 5 rings and they sell them because they're broke? Rings are great, but you need money.
Well, here's the situation. If you do your business right, and that's Clay I think understands business because his dad's been there before. You want to create. If you do what you're supposed to do, the money's gonna come. You see what I'm saying? Like that, and I believe
not when you can't do 4 max deals.
I understand that, but I know we gotta get the break. I know we're at the 15 mark. We gotta get ready to go.
And another thing, we'll go to break, and I'll leave on this last note. One thing and this is what got me thinking about this, is the play when Iguodala hits that 3.
Yes.
When I think Durant hit the ball to Iguodala.
Right.
You can see Clay is on the wing. He's got his hands wide open. Iguodala didn't even look his way. I saw Clay he was like giving props.
Yeah, but
the thing about it, he's a shooter.
Listen to me though.
He's a shooter.
He was 3 of 9 from 3.
He'll be gone in 3 years.
We got.
He'll be gone in 3
lunch,
years.
and I mean expensive lunch.
And here's my thing, Clay. Let's take a break. Clay, to me, he's my favorite player on that team.
Okay,
he is.
That's a good assessment. Draymond's mine personally. I like Draymond.
You like kicking people.
No, kicking people and hitting people. Draymond is so grimy, and that's my guy right there. Anyway, I know we gotta get the break.
We starting to
man. We got
Whitlock and Broussard. Now, what's up?
No, who's gonna be?
I'm on the set.
I'm on the set. I love that.
We're just talking big Fox talk right now.
There we go. So we got a lot more to get to. We're going to be talking Etiwanda Eagles baseball. We're going to be talking about Norco girls softball as well as
we got to get them in here.
CIF state track. Oh, we're working on that next week. I got that.
Oh, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. You ready to take this break?
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and do that. You're listening to the number one Inland Empire Morning Sports Talk Show, IE Sportsnet, connected by Boost Mobile with Coach B.
Andy Turner. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here. Live on Fox Sports 1350.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states.
Attention Xarelto and Pradaxa users. If you or a loved one has taken the blood-thinning drugs Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered an injury or even died, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to internal bleeding, strokes, and pulmonary embolisms. If you or a loved one has taken these blood-thinning drugs and have been hospitalized for internal bleeding, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Don't be a silent victim. Time is limited to file your claim. Call now for free information and a free consultation. Lines are open 24/7. Call 800-282-8605. That's 800-282-8605. 800-282-8605. You could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now.
All right, guys, we're ready for our Four Seasons sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait. A family hub.
Yeah!
No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
Hello, my name is Officer Richard Guerrero, Vice President of the Fontana Police Officers Association. We're more than just a labor organization. The Fontana Police Officers Association is serious about giving back to our community, particularly to our kids. We found that kids who study, do well in school, volunteer regularly, and participate in sports are less likely to become involved in criminal activity and illicit drug usage. Each year, we provide thousands of dollars in scholarships to local kids, community causes, and we are proud sponsors of the Inland Valley All-Star Classic Series. The Fontana POA and strong community leadership will make way for safer and more prosperous community.
Score Sports has been a loyal partner in the sports industry for over 40 years. Founded in 1975, Score Sports has always been a family-owned and operated business located in the heart of Southern California. They offer a full line of youth and adult soccer uniforms, accessories, and field equipment, youth and adult basketball uniforms and accessories and equipment. Score Sports can outfit your coaches and league referees as well, and much more. Their dedication and attention to detail has transformed Score Sports into one of the leading sport uniform manufacturers in the United States. Visit their spacious warehouse at 726 East Anaheim Street in Wilmington, or call them today at 800-626-7774. That's 800-626-7774. Or visit them on the web at scoresports.com. That's scoresports.com, at facebook.com/scoresports, or on Twitter and Instagram with the handle Score Sports. That's SCORESPORTS.
This is Ryan Kelly with the LA Lakers. And this is the IE Sports Net.
Can't touch this. Yes, we are live in the great city of Riverside at the iHeartRadio studios. It's IE Sports Net, connected by Boost Mobile on Fox Sports 1350. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here. You know, we got MC Hammer in the background. I loved it because he was on Undisputed.
I saw that.
Yeah. No, was it? It was first second. One of them.
No, it was Skip Show.
Okay. Okay. So and they had Ice Cube on.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Hip hop.
And they had Jerry Rice on. Jerry Rice looked like he was on that action.
Yeah.
That boy looked like he
all
was
about
on
that action, boss.
Yeah, that boy.
It looked like he could still play.
It did, but it looked like he was on a little something else too.
He all about that action, boss.
Yeah, he was just a little too excited. I was like, damn, that looked
and then,
looked like simulated excitement.
Here's the thing about Jerry Rice. He was like, yeah, I can come back and play. Come on now.
And even Shannon, you see Shannon was like,
you don't want them hits.
Don't do that. And Shannon is like about 3-4 times bigger than him. And he's like, look, you don't want that.
And what I like most about Shannon, when Jerry Rice was talking about all his stats and all his facts, he said, we got the same amount of Super Bowl rings.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I got rings.
You got 3, I got 3. So I'm about that action, boss. But did you see his Hall of Fame speech? Not to get off topic, Shannon?
No, I did, but I don't remember it.
The thing that I like the most about his Hall of Fame, he said, I'm a Hall of Famer, and people talk all these great things about me, but he said, I'm the second best receiver in my own household.
True. That was, I do remember
Sterling
that.
Sterling, too bad. Gone too soon, hurt his neck.
Yeah, hurt his neck.
But
I remember Sterling Sharp.
And he got hurt the year before they won the chip.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they put his number and everything on their jersey and everything, which is, a consolation prize.
Right.
At any rate, Savannah State, deep Georgia.
Yeah.
That's like, I mean, you barely can talk Georgia.
Right.
I mean, you can't even, the IA don't come out, just Georgia.
Right. and Jerry Rice, my second home state is Mississippi. Mississippi Valley. So my entire family tree is in Mississippi. So,
boss, they from New York City, boss.
Not me. We're from Mississippi, Laurel and Hattiesburg.
I was doing a little life. You wouldn't.
Yeah, I remember that. You gonna eat your cornbread?
Yeah. What kind of pies are those?
Right.
All right. So we talking about right now, friend of the show.
We were talking about life.
That life.
You know what? Before we get into that,
no doubt,
I totally forgot about this.
Oh yes. I know.
We got it because I don't want Cindy at the Improv getting upset with me.
Hey, we got to take care of business.
So Miss Cindy, we are doing this.
Yes, we are. So, Coach B, I heard you made some phone calls, shook a few trees.
Had to do it,
and out came some tickets. Talk to us about that, Coach.
The funny thing is the missus and I have been trying to see DL for about 2 years. Because he was supposed to be out here a couple of years ago, and the show got rearranged, and then we were going to go see him in San Diego like last year.
Right.
But for some reason, his schedule, DL is from California.
ACA dude.
He got to do more shows out here.
Yeah.
I mean,
he used to be like, when I say he's from, you used to see DL like hitting the circuit out here. He's a CA dude.
So we're excited. DL Hughley, my favorite king of comedy, will be out here at the Ontario Improv June 16th, which is a Friday night. He will be there. He has a 7:30 show. He has a 10 o'clock show. And then on Saturday, June 17th, he will have a 7 o'clock show and a 9:30 show.
And then on Father's Day,
he will have a show at 7 p.m. If you want to meet Coach B and Eternal.
Yo.
You got to come to that show. And if you want more information, go to ontario.improv.com and you can see DL Hughley. And also some more will be out here.
Whoa. Let me tell you something.
Shawn Wayne's will be out here, Earthquake, but you were saying about some more?
Nothing. Take me now, Lord. take me now. But anyway, D.L. Hughley. Now, when you say your favorite king of comedy, D.L.'s up there.
He is the
Bernie Mac, homie. You know that.
Bernie Mac was funny, but to me personally, I don't know. Maybe because I'm a DL fan.
I'm a DL fan.
I'm a DL fan, but to me,
Bernie Mac on the you know what I mean? Bernie Mac on the what?
Yeah.
When he was talking about them kids.
Yeah.
Boy. That was. I mean, that still cuts me deep. But yeah, no, we're really excited about that. We're going to be giving away free tickets. So I mean, look, I don't know how we're going to do it.
We're going to do like the social media, like you said. We'll put it up on the social media and we push it. Make sure you go to realdlhughley.com. Miss Cindy, Ontario Improv.
Thank you.
We got to make this phone interview happen.
We need him on the show.
We got to have DL calling in. That dude, to me, like I said, that's my funniest guy. Like we said, we will be doing the announcement.
Yes.
Like we said, when we get closer to the show.
Yes.
We'll
free
put it on social media. So, and we did Slick Rick.
Yes.
People were hitting us up.
Hey man, we got and big up to Iona Magazine for doing that. We had 2 guests to win. Our girl Micah was able to go out there. And my man Jerron Deli was able to go out there. Had a great time. Slick Rick's DJ tore it down. So big shout out to Slick Rick, the ruler.
And once again, like I said before, I will not be sitting in the front.
I'm in the front.
I will not.
I'm in the front. I'm not going to
because our improv doesn't have. You don't buy a seat. You sit anywhere.
No, you sit anywhere you want.
Okay, so
yeah.
I want to be close to the exit. And just in case I got to crawl out of there, I'm gonna say, Brandon, hey, I'm about to bounce.
Right.
Because he ain't gonna get on me.
He ain't finna talk about me. We had some big sports news yesterday. Wow, I mean, the Dodgers were playing away. They took on the Brewers, so they're out there, Milwaukee. And big up to Clayton. Clayton had his 200 strikeout, 2,000 strikeouts yesterday. So that was a big milestone. But at any rate, the IE converged on Dodger Stadium, the ravine yesterday. Chavez Ravine. We just swarmed on over there. Palm Desert, was out there, and they were going head to head with the Etiwanda Eagles, the soaring Etiwanda Eagles. And friend of the show, what's my man? I don't want to dog it.
Coach Fernald, my daughter's PE teacher. Yes.
And Eagle pride in the house. But as you mentioned, he's actually an alumni from Rancho Cucamonga. So
he did not leave the city.
Made the 5-minute trip right around the corner.
Well, he did leave the city because my kids go to school in the city of Etiwanda. I'm just saying. When you mail something to that school, you put Etiwanda, California. I'm just saying.
This boy crazy. But wow, yesterday, and we had a coach on the show earlier in the season, and he felt good about his baseball team.
Yes.
He said, "Hey, we were competitive last year, and we're thinking, hey, maybe we could do something this year." But I don't know if he was thinking this.
Right, because remember the crazy thing is I think it was like January.
Yes.
So you still had football going.
Oh yeah.
It was in the middle of basketball. And he's like, we already got games. I'm like, in January?
Yeah, they were out there swinging the bat already.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how they were taking on tough competition and really ready to go out there and play. So it's just really great for us here at the show to see that they won out. Again, they took on Palm Desert. They beat them 2-0 at the Dodger Stadium. Huge game, Coach B. Our girl Michelle Gardner and P. Marshall was actually on the scene there. Big up to P. Marshall. Great story. What publication is that in, Coach B?
Daily Bulletin.
It's in the Daily Bulletin.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, Coach B,
we should have Michelle call in and talk about it. If we can't get Coach in.
I know. I'm certain we can get Coach in.
Yeah.
If not, we can.
Well, he might be, he like, I want to.
I want a state championship.
Yeah,
brother.
We want to Dodger Stadium.
You gonna send a car for me, brother? Or,
But you think of that experience. Every kid wants to get to that level. That'd be like if you were, because I remember I have friends, we're older. Yeah. And I remember remember what LA City section used
and he played at the Forum.
That used to be the place.
Yeah.
In football, my friends, they used to play their games at the Coliseum.
Oh, yeah.
The championship games were at the Coliseum. They don't do it anymore.
Right. Well, no, I take that back. They used to play the basketball games at the Sports Center, where the Clippers play.
Oh, that plays, that dump.
I don't even know.
Is that a reward or punishment?
I was about to say it's a curse. It's like the Clippers are dead.
Thank you, Magic, for blowing that up.
Yeah, thank you kindly.
Yes.
But yeah, he was like, I don't even take him off the map.
Right.
But big up to the Etiwanda Eagles. Also competitive when they were playing yesterday was Corona. And Corona, again, special run. People weren't really, I don't know if they were on the radar. A lot of people were talking about Santiago and some other teams.
Mm-hmm.
But Corona,
Santiago, friends of the show.
Indeed. But Corona came up. They played at Dodger Stadium as well.
Mm-hmm.
However, unfortunately, took a loss. What was the count on that game? Do you have the score for that game?
I am on iesportsnet.com, and I do. So they lost 4-0, or 4-love. And then Taquets.
4-0.
Taquets.
Taquets.
They won.
Yes.
So that's a good thing.
IE, like I said, IE converged on the Chavez Ravine.
IE stand up.
Stand all the way up. So we had almost 1, 2, 3, 4 schools. Respect on their name. So CIF Southern Section, we converged on the Dodger Stadium, which, as you were mentioning, for the kids there, you always you go to the baseball games, you envision yourself playing on that field, so to be playing there for the CIF state chip had to be special for those kids.
Because as a kid, we were what you would call low income.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember whenever we would go to a Dodger game, I didn't care if we were sitting in the mountains looking down. It was always, when I remember one time when I went there with one of my friends, and when we lived in Compton, we went to Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, my God, we're going to go to Dodger Stadium.
Oh, yeah, man.
And that's where you always say, like, we went to San Manuel Casino.
Yeah.
And I walked by that stand and saw a Dodger dog.
Man, yeah.
And he was like, what is with this dude and these Dodger dogs? It takes me back
to that time.
To when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things, going to Dodger Stadium. And I remember it was a big thing because you got a Dodger dog. Because back then you could only get them at Dodger Stadium. But it's just one of those things that takes you back and connects when you're a kid.
Nostalgia, guaranteed. Yeah, but no, I feel the same. When I say we flat broke, so we went. The only games I went to was Angels.
Yeah,
that's the only place.
Sorry, man.
The car wouldn't make it past that.
Sorry to hear that, man.
I was too far for the car to go. The car was like a city limit car.
Yeah,
so
man.
About 10 miles out the side of the city.
Yeah,
that was it, brother.
That was like punishment, though, man.
Hey, it's okay. We saw the Dodgers when they came there.
There you go. That's remember back in the day when you couldn't afford a Laker ticket, so you see them when they played the Clippers.
That was it.
Yeah,
everybody used to do that.
Yep.
And then you would go to back in the day, you would go to the Rams game in Anaheim to see all, because you couldn't afford the Raider tickets. That's deep.
Unfortunately, the Lambs have come back.
Yeah.
So they are back. So that's one thing that we definitely want to talk about with Coach, and that's good stuff.
It really is.
To have them do that, and like we said, we'll work on getting him in, because we'll hit him up on the secret line and say, Coach.
Yeah, I think we got a secret line of communication with Coach right there. So we'll make sure we do that. But I know he's flying high right now. That has to be a special feeling to win that at Dodger Stadium. Had to be something special.
No, we had him on February 4th.
Okay.
And that's when we tried to get him in January.
Right.
And he was like, well,
hey, we're playing games.
To see what my schedule was like.
My office hours. But yeah, when we come back, we're going to be talking a little bit more Norco.
The girls, they're on the cusp of doing something
crazy.
Great.
Yeah. So we'll do that. And then also what's going on right now, for the folks that don't know, the Reader's Choice Awards. We got to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Look, and big up to our Miss Leslie Mendoza has just been doing a excellent job. Here. If y'all don't know Miss Leslie Mendoza, she has been, if you guys get contacts or get some emails, don't think it's spam. She is a real person,
and she is excited that we're on.
Hey, we're on
live.
We're on double live.
Yeah.
So that's on double live.
So
right now.
she's showing off in front of. Do we have two cameras?
We have, yes, we are.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're getting both sides of me. I'm such a muscular man.
Oh my.
That I got to I'm covering two separate phones right now. Me and my muscular self. But
there you go.
But yeah, no, speaking of muscular, you can vote. Here's how this Reader Choice thing works. Coach, but you can elaborate on this.
Yeah, because if you want to explain right, but keep going.
You know what? Keep it up, man.
Well, I'm on the set.
Go ahead, Coach B.
No, go ahead.
Because you're on the set. We ought to have Leslie come on here and talk about that. Leslie, you right there. But Coach B, tell us a little bit about how this thing. How this thing came to be about, man. This is your thing.
This is my baby. Because with IE Sportsnet, the reason that we created IE Sportsnet was to cover Inland Empire High School sports.
Right.
It was a selfish reason because I knew my son one day would ball in the high school level. And I said when he gets there, we need to have coverage for him.
Yes, indeed.
So I really was going to call it the Arrington Sports Net. But no, I don't think anybody wanted to jump on board with that. So I said, okay, we'll call it IE Sports Net.
Right.
So the thing that we did is we created it to cover high school sports.
Correct.
And now we're getting into that gray area. Like today, we don't have guests, which is fine. But,
Yes.
we can talk. You and I will talk on the phone for 2 hours.
Yeah, straight.
2 days in a row. And we do it frequently.
Yeah, exactly.
But at this time, it's a down period because kids are out of school.
Right.
My daughter is in summer school, but kids are out of school. So this is a dead time for us.
Right.
So we came with the idea, let's do a pretty much an ESPY Awards for sports-related businesses.
Exactly.
For your nutrition shots, for your gyms, things like that. And it is taken off. And we'll talk about with Leslie because she has really helped push the social media. And I'll tell you this, on IESportsNet.com, that's where people can go to vote.
Right.
Our biggest event of the year, as you know, is our All-Star game.
Indeed. Well,
is the Inland Valley Classic.
Correct.
The Hall of Fame game that, when we created the Hall of Fame.
The Hall of Fame thing, doing the dang thing.
Exactly. So, and when we would put our rosters on there, I think we would get 150 or so odd shares. When I'm looking at our website now, we're up to 129 Facebook shares,
which is great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what that's a testament to is a lot of businesses are participating. We're getting a lot of help. A lot of people are contributing, so we're obviously extremely appreciative of that. But again, this is a great opportunity for businesses to get involved. Get their name out there, and because we'll have Miss Mendoza come on here short after our next break, and we'll talk about how these businesses can get down with this, how you can participate. Look, you go to the website, you click on there, and you click on the survey. And you nominate yourself, and then you share it, and then you get your audience.
Get people to nominate,
exactly. Then you get people to keep sharing it and get it going viral.
And you're right. So when you say nominate, just to elaborate on that. So right now we're in the submission phase.
Correct.
So what we're doing now is we're soliciting the businesses to let everyone know about this, so we can come down with the final four in every category. So right now
we got the final four.
Exactly. So we got best gym, best CrossFit, best MMA, best sporting goods, best sports bar, best nutrition shop, best physical therapist. And I think Leslie does physical therapy, so hopefully we'll get your physical therapist involved. Best golf course, best sports massage, and then best personal trainer. So
and Punch is like lightweight personal training already, man.
There you go.
He's like he's rocking us in soccer. So we're gonna. Look, this thing is gonna be rolling. We got a lot of people that have already contributed, have already done submissions. So we'll go to break and we come back. We'll have maybe let's talk about some of the people that's already been getting involved and so forth, which is a great thing.
Max Muscle. There, he won last year.
Yep.
And then we had a category 11. I think I'm gonna update it. It says best Arrington sports reporter. So I want to win something.
Right. You got to win something.
Yeah. I didn't win anything in high school. Didn't win anything ever. So I need something. Yes.
So we're gonna go to break. And again, check this out. Look, you guys don't want to miss out. We're gonna be giving away tickets. That is right, free tickets. See DL Hughley Father's Day.
Yes, sir.
Father's Day weekend.
The best king of comedy.
Ontario Improv will be right there live in the house, in the building. You guys will get a chance to go out there and see DL.
He keeps evolving, man. I mean, his show, his morning show is...
Oh, he's doing his thing?
Yes.
The boys, like you said, he's young Dick Gregory, right? Speaking of Dick Gregory, he will be at the Improv on the 7th as well. I'm really thinking about going to see that. I need to see that.
You know who I want to see is, I can't think of the guy that wrote all the Richard Pryor stuff.
Paul Mooney.
There he is.
Let me tell you something. When you think about, comedy, and it's difficult. Only people that kind of are in the know that know. Like Dave Chappelle, obviously, because he obviously brought him in because of all his writing. He wrote for In Living Color, all that stuff. But Paul Mooney, I've seen him a few times. He is my favorite comedian of all time. He is just like the guy. He's so good. He has twin sons, and they do comedy.
There you
know what I mean?
Who do you think is the best ghostwriter, Paul Mooney or Drake's ghostwriter?
That's good.
Who is the best ghostwriter of all times? I'm just asking. Meek Mill wants to know.
Your daughter is gonna be your bust your
Meek Mill wants to know. You know. I think let's get back on the sports side.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was
you ready
good.
to take a commercial break?
Coach B, that was decent.
So you're listening to IE Sports Net, connected by Boost. Oh no, that's the wrong one. You're listening to IE Sports Net, connected by Boost Mobile with Coach B.
And Eternal. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here.
The number one morning show,
live on Fox Sports 1350.
And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states.
Attention Xarelto and Pradaxa users. If you or a loved one has taken the blood-thinning drugs Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered an injury or even died, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to internal bleeding, strokes, and pulmonary embolisms. If you or a loved one has taken these blood-thinning drugs and have been hospitalized for internal bleeding, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Don't be a silent victim. Time is limited to file your claim. Call now for free information and a free consultation. Lines are open 24/7. Call 800-282-8605. That's 800-282-8605. 800-282-8605. You could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now.
All right, guys, we're ready for our Four Seasons sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah! No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
Hello, my name is Officer Richard Guerrero, Vice President of the Fontana Police Officers Association. We're more than just a labor organization. The Fontana Police Officers Association is serious about giving back to our community, particularly to our kids. We found that kids who study, do well in school, volunteer regularly, and participate in sports are less likely to become involved in criminal activity and illicit drug usage. Each year we provide thousands of dollars in scholarships to local kids, community causes, and we are proud sponsors of the Inland Valley All-Star Classic Series. The Fontana POA and strong community leadership will make way for safer and more prosperous community.
Score Sports has been a loyal partner in the sports industry for over 40 years. Founded in 1975, Score Sports has always been a family-owned and operated business located in the heart of Southern California. They offer a full line of youth and adult soccer uniforms, accessories, and field equipment, youth and adult basketball uniforms and accessories and equipment. Score Sports can outfit your coaches and league referees as well, and much more. Their dedication and attention to detail has transformed Score Sports into one of the leading sport uniform manufacturers in the United States. Visit their spacious warehouse at 726 East Anaheim Street in Wilmington, or call them today at 800-626-7774. That's 800-626-7774. Or visit them on the web at scoresports.com. That's scoresports.com, at facebook.com/scoresports, or on Twitter and Instagram with the handle Score Sports. That's SCORESPORTS.
Yo, what up? This is Sendog from Cypress Hill. You're listening to me on IE Sportsnet all day long, all day strong, you heard?
Yes, we are live in the great city of Riverside at the iHeartRadio studios. It's IE Sportsnet, connected by Boost Mobile on Fox Sports 1350. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here on the number one morning show in the Inland Empire on Fox Sports 1350.
Hey, check it out, man. I now know what we need to do by checking out Miss Leslie Mendoza's social media, especially on the gram. I I know what we need to do to get ourselves motivated. I mean, I woke up this morning and Leslie's already doing workouts and stuff. We walk in the studio. She's in here doing jumping jacks. She got 2 cameras on us. She got 2 phones. It's beautiful. Miss Mendoza, we're doing the Reader's Choice, the IE Sportsnet Reader's Choice. Look at you, man. Look at Coach B got his accounts going all up in the show. But anyway,
I don't know who's calling me at 8:42 a.m.
and knowing we on the show right now.
And they know I'm married. And don't call me and know 8:42 a.m.
I'm trying to mess my stuff
You know what I'm saying? Then Brandy will be looking like,
I'm sorry. Oh, trust me. My alarm went off this morning. What the hell going on? But anyway, let's talk about this, Miss Mendoza. It's the Reader's Choice Awards. Who have you been talking to? Because there's been a lot. You've been stirring the pot. Who's been talking to you? Who you been talking to?
So I've been talking to quite a few people. If I've been emailing you guys directly, please take advantage of the opportunity you guys have to be recognized on Fox Sports Radio, Inland Empire. Please give me a shout out. But I have been speaking to let's say a couple gyms, Pure Nutrition, which you guys need to give me a ring back. I'm still waiting for you guys. You guys want to participate, please?
Right.
Give me back up. My New Body Fitness. Thank you guys for accepting the nomination. Also,
I saw the New Body Fitness. Do you know that young lady?
I do know her. She's a great girl. She's been doing it for a while. She's been involved in fitness.
She's like Fontana, right?
Yes. She's located in the Fontana area. Miss Sabrina, hello. She's located in the Fontana area. She's all about empowerment for the women.
Okay, so will she accept the invitation on the show? Because now we're empowerment for sports. But she can come on the show.
I would love that, Miss Sabrina. If you are listening to me, please let me know if you'd be interested in coming on the show. We'd appreciate you coming by. But yes, I've been speaking to her, to New You Fitness, Mr. Michael there. He's a great trainer as well. Very humble gentleman, also about helping his clients. I've been speaking to 909 Sports Lounge.
Hey, that sports bar, Brandon, a really nice spot too.
Yes, they're great people there. I'm hoping to hear back about them. Please, like I said, join in. It's an opportunity for you guys to get recognized. So, yes, I've been speaking to Vibe Fitness. Hey, he's also in the running. Mr. Mark Elliott. So there's quite a few people.
Nice. Hey, and also I got a call back from Big Al. So I want to talk about that.
All right. And I told you we can make that happen. So if anybody is interested, make sure they go to iesportsnet.com and you'll see it right on the homepage. And then it's also on the Facebook. And you know what? I'm starting to think that where I purchased my home may have been a problem because I'm within walking distance of Victoria Gardens.
Okay.
And I'm not that far from the Ontario Mills Mall. And it's like a adult playground that my wife just thinks. And I tell her, when you go to Victoria Gardens, I remember my kids were little, we go up there for the park. Come on now.
No.
We live in Heritage. There's like 5 parks in my neighborhood.
Exactly.
We just go to there for the park.
You stay away from that place.
And then you look at your bank statements you went to Jamba Juice?
No, that place is the devil.
You went to Miss Fields.
Oh, yeah.
All this, it's like...
Where the milky cookies?
Yeah, you know.
Where the milky cookies?
Him said we can't get no milky.
Him downstairs. Oh, man.
But you can't hit me with that.
I told you, that's some of the funnest stuff ever. Believe me when I tell you. But again, it's really...
so people don't know. Google Berry Mac milk and cookies. You know what? The funny thing is me and my boy was watching that. I sent him that like a month ago.
Yeah.
That had to be one of the funniest skits that he ever did. But it's still not as funny as D.L. Hughley.
Look at him, Pete. Look at him.
Yeah.
Tripping. But at any rate, so lesson out. Now tell the folks, what do they need to do? What do they need to do to get down with this Reader's Choice thing, please?
So if you guys want to join in on the competition, just go onto iesportsnet.com. There is a link there where you can vote for your top 10 categories. Do you have the categories handy?
Yeah,
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So there's 10 of them. I believe it's best gym, best CrossFit gym, best sports nutrition shop. Is that right?
Yes, best sports bar.
Best sports bar, best golf course, best physical trainer and personal trainer,
Best body, I think, was mine.
Yeah.
Best muscular.
I don't.
Build.
On that note, we're going to have to take us a commercial break.
Man, be quiet, man.
Yeah,
you can't promote myself, man. I'm just trying to.
G Hollow, you ready to take a commercial break, man?
Thank you, Leslie. We appreciate you helping us out a little bit over there. But now when we come back, we're gonna we got our last little stretch. We got to talk about these Norco girls. We're also gonna talk about our predictions. I got to get you on record.
Cleveland and 7.
Punch is right here. We need to find out. I want to know. First thing, who's going to win this next game on Sunday?
Cleveland and 7. Is that what you were talking about?
No, I was not. I didn't say anything remotely close to that. The only thing they're going to see 7 is getting blown out by 70.
Yeah. But the thing about LeBron is he just came at the wrong time. I mean, this is a team. This is just one of those special teams. And I don't know. You know what? Someone made a good point. Because people are like, it's unfair. But they were saying, I think it was on 570, they said L.A. has we have no case.
Right.
Because you think about this, in 79, we got Buck, Irvin Johnson.
Right.
And they won a championship, and 2 years later, they get James Worthy. They already had Kareem. They already had Norm Nixon.
Right. Well, it was funny. Just real quick, I'll make this point, and then we can go to break. They had Adam Silver on Collins.
The Herd, right.
Yeah. And he was talking about, because he said a lot of people are complaining about it being unbalanced or whatever. And he said, hey, look, the Golden State Warriors are the example.
They figured it out.
Exactly. He said, you got to think, their best players, they got Clay, right? They got Steph. They drafted those guys. They drafted.
They're like the basketball version of the Seahawks.
Exactly. Good point. They drafted those guys,
and none of them were high recruits.
No, none of them. So and then
Steph went to Davidson.
For crying out loud. I mean,
his dad was an all-star.
That guy. You know what I mean? So and then you have
still my favorite Curry. Dale, but I digress.
I mean, don't even get me started on young Dale. But again, and then then you have a superstar talent that makes his way over there. So it wasn't like the Boston Big Three. It wasn't even like the Miami Heat Big Three. This is a different kind of thing. So I mean, to me, I really, for basketball, I like it. I enjoy it.
And Dale Curry was one of those kind of guys. He would come to your gym in high school, beat you with the game-winning shot, and then take your girl.
Oh man, that
you just look. Dale just looked. He just looked.
You see what his life look like. Right?
Dale was just like, what?
Yeah,
don't make me bust you up.
Yeah, and Dale was probably like the smallest guy on the floor too.
Right. So let's go ahead and take. Dale was bigger than Steph though, right? Dale was about
a little bit. Yeah,
he's about 6'4".
Yeah, well, I don't think he was 6'4".
He wasn't that big.
Like 6'2", something like that.
We're dating ourselves talking about Dale. You know what? I know we're taking Chris. That's how you know we're getting old. Like Hardaway's son's in the league.
Nice
Klay Thompson's in the league. Yep. It's like. Yeah, we're getting old.
I know your daddy.
Yeah. So you're listening to IE Sports Net connected by Boost Mobile with Coach B.
Andy Turner, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here. Live on Fox Sports 1350.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states.
Attention Xarelto and Pradaxa users. If you or a loved one has taken the blood-thinning drugs Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered an injury or even died, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to internal bleeding, strokes, and pulmonary embolisms. If you or a loved one has taken these blood-thinning drugs and have been hospitalized for internal bleeding, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Don't be a silent victim. Time is limited to file your claim. Call now for free information and a free consultation. Lines are open 24/7. Call 800-282-8605. That's 800-282-8605. 800-282-8605. You could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now.
All right, guys, we're ready for our four-season sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah! No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons Sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
Hello, my name is Officer Richard Guerrero, Vice President of the Fontana Police Officers Association. We're more than just a labor organization. The Fontana Police Officers Association is serious about giving back to our community, particularly to our kids. We found that kids who study, do well in school, volunteer regularly, and participate in sports are less likely to become involved in criminal activity and illicit drug usage. Each year, we provide thousands of dollars in scholarships to local kids, community causes, and we are proud sponsors of the Inland Valley All-Star Classic Series. The Fontana POA and strong community leadership will make way for safer and more prosperous community.
Score Sports has been a loyal partner in the sports industry for over 40 years. Founded in 1975, Score Sports has always been a family-owned and operated business located in the heart of Southern California. They offer a full line of youth and adult soccer uniforms, accessories, and field equipment, youth and adult basketball uniforms and accessories and equipment. Score Sports can outfit your coaches and league referees as well, and much more. Their dedication and attention to detail has transformed Score Sports into one of the leading sport uniform manufacturers in the United States. Visit their spacious warehouse at 726 East Anaheim Street in Wilmington, or call them today at 800-626-7774. That's 800-626-7774. Or visit them on the web at scoresports.com. That's scoresports.com, at facebook.com/scoresports, or on Twitter and Instagram with the handle Score Sports. That's SCORESPORTS.
What's up? This is Nick Young of the LA Lakers. You rocking IE Sportsnet.
The Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Yes, we are live in the great city of Riverside at the iHeartRadio studios. It's IE Sportsnet, connected by Boost Mobile on Fox Sports 1350. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here. Before we go ahead and wrap this thing up, let's get one last plug.
And chickadee check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Exactly. And Cindy, we got to get DL a phone interview. I know he's a busy man. He's touring the country. He has a hit morning radio show.
Hey, real quick, while he's playing the Ice Cube, what's your favorite all-time Ice Cube song?
No Vaseline.
Ooh, hey.
Just imagine a little bit of gasoline. Yeah. So, no. Your favorite?
Man, that's a good one, man.
You can't ask the question without a.
Yeah, I'd almost have to say. How to Survive in South Central.
Yeah, that was all right.
That was my joint, right?
But I think the most important song he ever did, because I was living there at the time, was Straight Outta Compton.
Guarantee you.
But DL Hughley
too was one of my joints too. Yeah.
Indeed. DL Hughley, June 16th, Friday.
No, June 18th.
June 16th is a Friday.
So
he'll be out.
We're giving away tickets
for the 18th.
For the 18th. Yes.
He'll be out there at the 16th, a 7:30 show, a 10 o'clock show. At Ontario Improv, and he'll be out there Saturday, June 17th at 7 o'clock and 9:30. And the one that we are giving tickets away for will be the Sunday, June 18th at 7 p.m. Coach B and the Eternal will be in the house. So if you guys want to get an autograph, I don't want DL to feel why are these IE royalty here on my,
I was thinking about.
He'll probably roast us for that.
I was thinking about wearing the pink King's coat. Right now, I'm talking about like the king with the crown.
There you go.
With the white fluff on the collar.
Pinky's out when you drink.
Well. Speaking of, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you mentioned that right there. I got to give a shout out to yesterday, June 1st, was my grandfather's 80th birthday.
There
when I
go.
tell you, my man.
Name drop.
Mr. Perry Matt. Oh, it's funny. So I made a post on there. I had a quote. The quote was from Mr. Victor Hugo.
Uh-huh.
And I know our girl Leslie. Leslie was like, "Hey, happy birthday, Mr. Hugo." That was actually the guy with the quote that the quote was from. My grandfather's name was Perry Matthews.
No,
it's all good. I laughed. I got a good laugh out. It was good. I needed that laugh. So big up to my man Perry Matthews, turned 80 years old. And I tell you, man, that is my mentor right there. That's my guy.
And Mr. Matthews, you still got work.
Trust me, he tells me that every time. He said, boy. He just shake his head, boy. He said, is that the only thing he got for me was the pinky?
Yeah. There you go, man. So we're excited about that. And also, speaking of Ice Cube, I want to give a shout out to Cube. He challenged LeVar Ball And he said, if I guess whatever it is, if LeVar wins, he's going to buy 10 pairs.
Yes.
Of the Zoe 2s, and I need those.
Yes, I need those back.
I need those
because me and Coach B, we put our nickels together. We asked Punch to chip in, and we
because Finger Hut ain't got them yet, and I got to finance it.
Yeah, exactly. I need that plan. So we got to get ready to get out of here.
Yeah, G Holla's looking like, dude, do you see me putting my finger up?
Yes. Congratulations to Edouard the baseball
and Norco,
to Keats baseball. I'm getting there.
And
Corona for making it. Tom Desert for making it. Big up to everybody that's in the studio today. Punch.
Today was a good day.
Today was a good day.
And congratulations to Brandy Arrington for meeting me. So you are listening to IE Sportsnet connected by Boost Mobile with Coach B.
Andy Turner, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here. Live on Fox Sports 1350.
I got my grub on, but didn't pig out. Finally got a call from a...
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
You are tuned into the new home for IE Sportsnet every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. with Coach B.
Andy Turner. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here.
On Fox Sports Radio 1350 a.m. IE Sportsnet every Saturday morning, 8 a.m.